Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? Here's Victor Robles. Cut on and lifted in the air. Vierling hauls it in for the out. One down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Around second is Rodriguez.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Foul ball there. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball. And it's off the bag. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Sometimes.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that is out of play.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez sizing this one up. One up, one down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one not close. And the count even 1-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boots it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one. One down. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the second out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Off the catcher and rolls away. He's in there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
We're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Hard liner. That is the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Number 19, Will Vest.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. Foul ball. Liner, base hit. So a man at first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one the other way. Sweeney over to Torres. And that's 2. Back here. Gilbert back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit in the air left field. A Rosarena after it. And a couple of quick outs at the plate. Jace Young. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Dylan Moore.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Ball one, no strikes. Action in the pen down there.
Foley.
Tyler Holton up and loosening in the pen. Canely getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Vierling towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
That one 95 to finish him off. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio
Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Vierling makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed to the left and foul. Robles off of first with 2 away. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck back there. that one is gone. A soaring shot to center. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's Randy Arozarena. This one in the air right field. Vierling moving under it. Pulls it down. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of... Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres
Now pitching
Munoz.
for Seattle.
I think closer has to be one of the
Number
toughest jobs in
75,
baseball, and we see a
Andres
pretty high turnover
Munoz.
rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. And it's fouled away. Munoz, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Fly to center his first time. That one fouled off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Oh, 2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Robles makes the play, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Munoz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching in